Vasco's stunning 6-goal demolition of Santos at MorumBIS on Sunday etched itself not only into Brasileirão history but also into Neymar's career as one of the darkest days he has experienced in football. The striker, visibly shaken and furious after the match, admitted he had never left a pitch after such a heavy defeat in an official game. For a player who has been at the heart of so many great moments in Santos history, this loss carried an especially bitter weight. In the mixed zone following the final whistle, Neymar did not mince his words. He called out his teammates with raw frustration, declaring that anyone unwilling to give everything for the shirt should not bother showing up again. His anger reflected not just the margin of defeat but the manner of the performance, which he described as shameful and unacceptable. With his voice full of emotion, he told reporters that every player needed to go home, reflect deeply, and decide what kind of commitment they truly had to the club. The reaction was not just about one bad day but the symbolism of such a collapse. For Neymar, Santos is more than just a team, it is his boyhood club, the place where he rose to stardom, and to see it humbled in such brutal fashion was a wound that cut deeply. He acknowledged the fans' anger, saying the supporters had every right to protest and insult after witnessing a display so devoid of fight and pride. This was, in his words, an unprecedented feeling of deep shame, something he had never endured before in his career. The magnitude of the defeat only underlined the depth of his frustration. The 6-goal loss was Santos' heaviest against Vasco in their long rivalry, surpassing previous 5-1 scorelines that stood as the benchmark for humiliation between the sides. For Vasco, the result was historic, marking their biggest away victory in the Brazilian top flight. For the league as a whole, it was among the most lopsided scorelines since the adoption of the points system in 2003, ranking as the third worst home defeat in that era. Beyond the statistics, however, lay the image of a proud club and its talisman confronted with their lowest moment. Neymar's post-match comments sent a clear message that pride, commitment, and accountability were non-negotiable for anyone who wanted to wear the Santos shirt. His raw honesty, though painful, reflected the magnitude of the crisis and the urgency of a response. For Santos, the challenge now is to absorb this humiliation, confront their failings, and respond with the resilience demanded by their history. For Neymar, it was a reminder that even icons are not shielded from football's cruelest nights.